Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a wonderful recipe, a 100% natural sweet treat with only 2 ingredients, no sugar and no flour needed to bind it. You are going to love it for sure. It has few calories, it's excellent if you're trying to lose weight, if you miss having a healthy sweet, and it's suitable for anyone. Children or the elderly can enjoy it. So you are definitely going to love it, and it's super easy to make. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss this. Before we start, I want to ask you if you miss having something sweet in your daily life or not, if you don't really crave sweet flavors in your routine. Write to me in the comments. I would love to see your response. There are only 2 ingredients, but the exact amounts and nutritional info will be down below in the description, so you can make it at home too. So, our first ingredient is apple with the skin. Remember that ideally, we should never peel the apple. We should always keep it like this, because the apple peel contains pectin and soluble fibers, which are excellent for intestinal function, helping to control blood sugar, constipation, and much more. Of course, apple is much more than just that, right? Apples are also packed with vitamins that are great for your overall health. In fact, I have a video here on the channel talking all about the benefits of apples. So the first thing I'm going to do is blend the apple, just by itself until it turns into a puree. I'm going to blend it really well and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I finished blending the apple here. Now I'm going to add a little bit of ginger and blend it a bit more since it's quicker to blend. Remember that ginger is a powerful natural anti-inflammatory. It contains gingerol and shogalls, which also help with our digestion and the elimination of intestinal gas. If you don't want to, you can leave it out. It's completely optional, but I also like to season sweet dishes. Let's blend this now, and then we'll take it to the stove. Hang on. So I've got my stove here and I'm going to let this cook because when we cook the apple, it takes on a completely different flavor, doesn't it? Much sweeter, but naturally caramelized with the sugars from the fruit itself. I'm also going to add, optionally, a few cinnamon sticks. Remember that cinnamon helps with insulin sensitivity and adds great flavor. And I'll add a little bit of clove as well, which is very rich in eugenol, a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. This is optional, okay? That's why I say that if you don't want to, you don't have to. But of course, if you want to get more benefits from these wonderful spices, there's no reason not to add them, right? So if you have them available, add them to your recipes. Start doing that. Let's let this cook through, and once it's ready, I'll show you how it looks. And a quick reminder to check out my playlists for weight loss, blood sugar control, reducing inflammation, as well as my recipe playlist packed with tons of amazing, easy, and healthy recipes. Low carb, low calorie, you name it. I'll leave all those links right down below in the description. Look, I've cooked the apple now. I've already fished out the cinnamon and the cloves. And now we just need to add one more ingredient to get the consistency we want. I'm going to add neutral gelatin here, colorless, flavorless, and sugar-free. Remember that it's nothing more than cooked collagen itself, an excellent addition that will enrich our recipe here with protein. And since it's really hot here, we don't need to melt the gelatin beforehand or use a double boiler or anything like that. You probably also noticed that I made a point of bringing our mixture here without the stove underneath to show you that gelatin can't go on the stove, okay? We can add it to the hot mixture, but we can't put it on the stove because otherwise the gelatin can become denatured. Remember that gelatin is good for your skin, nails, hair, joints. I even have a really nice video here on the channel talking about how great gelatin is, especially for people over 50, right? It's especially recommended for those people. If you're interested, I'll leave it down below in the description. I've got this little silicone mold here. Obviously, if you don't have one, don't let that stop you from making the recipe, right? You can use any baking dish or a glass container and then just cut it into whatever pieces you like. I'm going to put it in like this, then I'll level it out here to make sure there aren't any bubbles underneath. So I press it like this, give it a little wipe, and keep filling them all up here. I'll be right back to tell you how many this makes. Hang on. Look, I'm going to put it in the fridge to chill now. Just a reminder, you can also use an ice cube tray if you want. Or you know those little candy molds for kids, like the bear-shaped ones? You can use those if you have them. So I'm going to put it in the fridge, and in a little while I'll be back so we can try it. These little apple treats look so beautiful, don't they? Make them. You're going to love them. It's such a practical way to enjoy fruit in your daily routine in a different way. I'm sure you'll love it. Just look. The whole family will love it. Remember to like the video, that really helps me out, and share it with anyone you know who would enjoy it or who needs healthy ideas. Let's work together to spread this chain of kindness. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's try it. How delicious! It turns out really sweet. Amazing, isn't it? And the spices gave it a special touch. Make it. I'm sure you're going to love it. See you next time. Bye.